they have bruises, where you see them sometimes they are going for public outing. They cover their face, they use face cap, they wear long sleeves because they have bruises all over their body that their spouses or their partners have inflicted onto them. A woman should never pass through such. We must cherish women. Where you are bringing down a woman for whatever reason it is, you are also bringing down yourself, especially if you are related to that woman or if you are their spouse or whatever, as the case may be. So we must never, abuse women physically. We must also not neglect them. When you neglect them, they withdraw. And when they withdraw, there's problem. We must always be able to leave a woman to exercise their rights, leave a woman to have freedom of speech, leave a woman to be able to speak up. Effective communication is very important. When she speaks up, then you are able to know in the area to come in, to assist, to help, so that you can have a peaceful home. If a woman does not have peace in a home, hardly before that home can be settled. Truly speaking, hardly before that woman can be settled. That home can be settled. The Lord will help us. Don't also abuse your wife emotionally, or your mother, your auntie, as the case may be, or any woman. Don't abuse them emotionally. When you abuse them emotionally and they become an emotional wreck, it ultimately affects you. It affects you. So be there for them, encourage them, appreciate them, and work with them. And when you do that, you just find yourself having a peaceful home, a peaceful place of work, a peaceful place of worship, whatever the case may be. You just find out that it is peaceful. Why? Because you have made her to have peace. You have given her reassurance. You have made her to feel appreciated, welcome, relevant. She too, in return, will make you appreciated, relevant, and settled. Very important. What about sexual abuse? Most of the time when we have problems with our spouses, they think the next thing to do is to sexually abuse the woman or to sexually deny her, which is not right. So women should not be denied sexually. Women should be given the opportunity to be able to explore when it comes to bedroom activities. Very important. And then some people think it's only men's duty to be able to ask for bedroom activity. No, you are wrong. A woman too can also be able to ask for bedroom activity. It takes two to tango. Both of you are in it together. Work it out. Enjoy yourself. If you do not enjoy yourself, after this life is all gone, then what will you say? So this is the time as a married couple to enjoy yourselves. Go on holiday together, have leisure time together, appreciate one another, have dinner together, understand the love language of your wife, understand the love language of your wife, very important, or of your mother, of your auntie, and meet that love language. You just discover that they will forever appreciate you. If they are the types that love gifts, from time to time buy them gifts. It doesn't have to be so expensive, but buy them something. And just doing that will show that, oh, this person loves me, this person cares about me. And she will go the extra mile to meet your needs. She'll go the extra mile to satisfy you. That is the truth. What they say, what goes around comes around. So whatever you give to her, she's going to multiply and return it back to you. So very important. If it's the type that loves touching as their love language, feel free to do that too. Very important. If it is the one that loves rendering of service, you see them, they want to render service to their in-laws, they want to render service, they want to go to the extra mile, maybe they belong to a church or a mosque, they want to render service. Let them express themselves. Let them render that service. That's what they love. That's what they want to do. There is no harm in doing it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't bite. Then give them that freedom to serve. Very important. When you deny them the freedom to serve, they get withdrawn and they become grumpy and mourning, and you will not find it easy in the home, either as a husband, a father, a husband, or whatever, even as a child. If your mother is not happy, most of the time you feel the pinch that this woman is not happy. When she's withdrawn, you too are withdrawn. But when the atmosphere is welcoming, the atmosphere is warm, everybody will enjoy that atmosphere. Why don't you think about it and create that atmosphere that will make everybody welcome and warmth? So it's very important. Let's do that. The Lord will help us. The truth is, whatever you give to a woman, she processes it. She processes it and replicates it in multiple folds. That is a woman. For instance, let's look at a man and a woman, or husband and wife. The husband mates with the wife. And then what happens? Fertilization takes place. After fertilization takes place, there's now what? Embryonic development in the woman, from a day to 1 week to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, within her, nurturing that baby and bringing out that baby on the day of delivery, bringing that baby to life. A man don't do that. Only a woman does. So you can see the potential of a woman. She brings that baby alive. And then before you know, Baba baby, everybody is clapping for you. Everybody is telling you congratulations, congratulations. It took that woman to do it. Why don't you appreciate that woman? Why don't you say, I'm so privileged you are the mother of my children? She will go the extra mile for your sake. So a woman is what? She replicates what you give to her into multiple folds and return it back to you. So that one semen or one sperm that you've donated to her, she have now used it to bring to life a whole human being. A whole human being. So a woman is like a processor or analyzer, a processor. Whatever you give to her, she processes it and releases it back to you. Therefore, if you give her something positive, she's going to process it, multiply it, and return it back to you. Which means, if you also give her something negative, the same process. That is a woman for you. So what we should do is we should cherish women. We should be careful about these little things, these little foxes that can pull down the home so that the home will not be pulled down. And a wise man will make up his mind and say, I'm going on this journey with this woman. I will make up my mind not to hurt her. I will make up my mind to support her. I will make up my mind to bring her the best in her. I will appreciate her from time to time. I will not talk her down in the public or before my family. I will see her as my better half. I will be there for her through thick and thin. The moment a man makes up his mind to do that for the woman too will go all the way. You will not even know when she will drop her pay slip for you and say, honey, I've just been paid. That is my pay slip. That is a woman. Because she's happy. If she's not happy, you will never see anything about her. And that is when she will use the language, my money is mine, but your money is for us. And she will make sure that is how it is in that house. Because she's not happy. Men, I challenge you today. Appreciate your women. That woman may be your mother. That woman may be your auntie. That woman may be your wife. That woman may be your nan. That woman may even be your neighbor. Appreciate them. Appreciate them. And you see the best of them. You know? So what you do not think, a woman thinks it. A woman can read your steps and think and say, it wasn't like this before. Why is it like this now? And then she starts to process it. And more often than not, more than 90% of what she comes out with is always the truth. Because she reads you like a book. She understands you. That's why she made up her mind to marry you in the first place. So she knows you. So when you lift up your hand, my husband didn't used to lift up his hand like that. Why did he lift up his hand like that today? And then she starts to think about it. And then she comes up with different ideas or different postulations, which are almost true. Before I continue, if you want to make any contribution or you want to suggest something or ask questions, please feel free to call this number 079-200-26407. I repeat, 079-200-26407. If you want to call or make any contribution or suggestion, you are welcome to do that. Thank you. So as I said, what you don't think, she thinks. What you don't say, she says. A woman is a very bold and, she's so endowed. She says it. So let's be careful of what we do to her, because she may not say it today, she may say it tomorrow, she may say it next tomorrow. You never know. If you are wicked to a woman, you are abusive to a woman, she may be tolerating and be talking. The moment her children become of age, she'll tell them, do you know this was how your father was treating me? And you'll be shocked. All this while she didn't say this. So a woman can bottle up and keep it in the prison of her heart. When it is time, she'll start to release it. May God help us in Jesus' name. May God help us. So, what you do not assume, she assumes. Why is he doing this? Is it because of this? She starts to make assumptions. So, if your wife is going to make assumptions, make her make assumptions that are positive. Oh, this step my husband is taking is to surprise me. This step my husband is taking is for us to acquire a property. This step my husband is making, for positive reasons. Let it not be for negative reasons, like he's cheating. He's compromising. He wants to do what we have not agreed on, or things that are negative. No, let that not be our assumption. So be careful. What you do not look, she looks. Women are very detailed. That's why I see when there's a bit of rancor in the home, and maybe there are third parties or whatever that can be your spiritual fathers or mentors and the rest, they now want to intercede or intervene in that situation. They will ask you what happened. I don't know, I just came from work and she didn't talk to me, maybe because the other day she asked for this money increase, or she asked for this, I couldn't give her, maybe. Then when they ask the woman, she will now start analyzing it step by step. Last 2 years he did this, followed last year he did this, 6 months ago he did this, 3 months ago he did this. Why don't you see? She's so detailed. And then you be wondering, not be this much way happen now. That is a woman for you. She's very detailed. She will go the extra mile pinning it out. So don't give your wife opportunity to start to pin down negative things about you. Instead, it should be positive things about you. Please let us try. We are able to do it. Let's do it. Let's appreciate our women. A woman, somebody said, without a woman on this earth, the earth would have been so boring. And I agree with that person, 100%. It would have been so boring. Women are very humorous. Women are very likable people. They dance, they sing, they are very free, they give birth to children, you bring a woman to the house, before you know it, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, everywhere is full of children. Except you are not going for maybe a family planning, you don't want more. But if you give her the opportunity to have, oh my God, everywhere will be full of children. That is a woman for you. And then before you know, all of them go into different professions and the rest. The family is so happy, is so stable, is so progressive, is so great. Woman causes that to happen. Why don't you cherish them? Why don't you appreciate them? Why don't you work with them? Why don't you understand them? Why don't you go that extra mile? Why don't you understand their love language? Then why don't you encourage them in their career? Instead of talking down on them. You don't know anything. So she doesn't know anything, and you want to tell me you married her? No. You married a substantial woman. Out of all the billions of women on the earth, you saw her, you said, my spirit goes with this. This is the one I want to be the mother of my children. This is the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. This is the one I want to marry. So what has happened down the line? After 3 years, after 5 years, after 10 years, after 15 years, after 20 years, what has happened? Go back to the drawing table. Check it again. Where have you missed it? Where have you changed? Where have you neglected her? Where have you abused her? Where have you not appreciated her that made her to change? The moment you start changing, she will change to align with you again. My prayer for you is you will know how to appreciate woman. Whether your mother, your wife, your auntie, your sister, your grandmother, in whatever level it is, or your colleague at work. You may be a man, you are working with women. You may be faster than them. It doesn't mean they won't get to that destination. They will get to that destination. Be patient with them. Be truthful to them. Be transparent. When you are not transparent to your wife, she will make up her mind not to be transparent to you. The moment you are transparent to her, sometimes I ask, why are they not transparent to themselves? If you can come before each other naked, then what is finances that you cannot also be open about? But you've got to create that atmosphere for her. So let's try to appreciate one another. So I said a woman is like a magnifying glass. Like a magnifying glass. Anything you give to her, she magnifies it, multiplies it, and then releases. So she's like a magnifying glass. So whatever you know you are doing to a woman, she's going to magnify it. So if positively, make sure that's what you do to her, so that when she magnifies it, it becomes great. Maybe just 10% of good things you did, she will now multiply it to 100%. She will magnify it to 100%. She will amplify it to 100%. The same way, when you do negative things, just 10%, she will magnify it, amplify it to 100%, which is better. Which is better. I think a wise man, a wise child, a wise brother, a wise father will choose the positive one, so that when she magnifies it, it will be to your enhancement, it will be to your appreciation, it will be to your greatness, it will be to your applaud. I pray that will be our portion. I have what I wrote here, acronym of a woman. If you want to quickly look at the acronym of a woman, it will be good. Woman, WOMAN. I've talked about some of them. I'll quickly just run through the acronym. W there stands for wonderful, wise, a waiter. Woman waits on the family. She's a waiter. You see a woman, she won't go to sleep when the husband has not come from work. She's waiting for the husband. Honey, where are you? What's happening? It's traffic. Okay, I'm waiting here for you. I don't want your dinner to get cold. She's waiting. What about the children? The same thing. She'll go and pick them up from school. Make sure food is ready. Make sure she puts them to bed. Make sure they are comfortable. Make sure their schoolwork is done. Make sure everything is done. You may say, oh, she's not the one doing it. Somebody else is. But she's paying for those services. It's the same thing. Whether you do it or you pay for the services, it's the same thing. She oversees what you are doing. So a woman is a waiter. Are you a waiter as a woman? Women have spoken to the men, spoken to other people around you to appreciate you. Please put yourself in a position of appreciation. Very important. Put yourself in that position, so that as they're appreciating you, they will say, ah, she's worth it. She deserves it. Very important. So, she's a waiter. In the Bible, it says, a wise woman builds her home, but the foolish one pulls it apart. I pray we will be wise as women. We will not pull down our home, but we will be a builder. We will build. So women, I encourage us to be wise. So for woman, the W there stands for wise woman, stands for waiter. Be a waiter. Wait on your husband. Wait on your children. Wait on your in-laws. Wait for your colleagues. Be a waiter. Be patient. What about the O? O says she's an organizer. A woman is an organizer. A man may just come from work, throw his stockings here and there, his shoes here and there. He doesn't really care. You see the woman picking up after him, putting things in place, arranging. She is what? An organizer. A woman is an organizer. Please be an organizer. She's an overseer of her home. She oversees the affairs of her home, making sure everything is okay. If it's not okay, report appropriately to the husband of the house. Make sure the children are behaving, they are not unruly. If they are, flag it up to their father. So she is an overseer, very important. A woman is a very good observer. Like I said before, they are detailed. They observe, they look. Very, very important. They are outstanding. Women, you are all outstanding. I appreciate you, women. Well done. And you are original. Any other one of you is a counterfeit. You are original. Tell yourself, I am original. Any other Ehi is counterfeit. You are original. God has strategically positioned us and will not abuse or take advantage of that position. M I say it's a manager. She manages things. That's why you find out that the man can give you like 20 pounds and say, okay, cook a pot of soup. A woman that is happy, the husband will come and see a well-prepared pot of soup because she will know how to manage. She will not waste the resources of the family. She will manage it very well. So make your wife happy so that she'll be able to help you manage your resources. She's a good manager. She's very mindful of what she does, what she says, what she wears, where she goes. Very mindful. A woman is somebody that is very mindful. And she can be very, very happy, merry. She's merry. She can, make other people all around her to be merry, to be joyous, to be happy. Very important. And a woman is malleable. You must be malleable. What malleable means is you must be flexible. You must be flexible. You must be ready to adapt. Very important as a woman. What about A? A means a woman is an achiever. Achiever. She's amazing. She's adorable. Very active. A home where the woman is passive or dormant, that home will be in problem. Women must be active, up and doing. They go to work. They cook, oversee the affairs of their husband, oversees the affairs of the children, oversees the affairs of the home. They make sure everything is in place at all times. At midnight, they are available for bedroom activities and everything. You start to wonder, where do they get this power from? That is the nature of a woman. They are made to be very active and multitasking. Active and multitasking. So please, and affectionate. Women are affectionate. Make sure you show them enough affection. Men, show your women affection. Children, show your mothers affection. Please, wherever you are, show women affection. They need it. They need it. They need it. And be approachable. As a woman, you must be easily approachable. Don't turn yourself to a terrorist or a tyrant in the house or, somebody that nobody can come to, can talk to. Why? We must be able to have listening ears. We must be approachable. Let people be able to approach us and talk to us so that we know how to appropriately adjust ourselves, adapt ourselves. God will help us. Then N, nurture. Women are very good nurturists. Permit me to use that language. They nurture. I said it just now. You give a sperm to a woman. Inside that, she starts to nurture the baby. After giving birth, she keeps nurturing, breastfeeding and everything. After breastfeeding stage, the baby wants to start pre-nursery. She starts taking the baby there, bring the baby, school, everything. A woman is there for the children all the way. Daddy may be the one bringing the money, but physically on ground is the woman. So they are very good in nurturing. So they are notable, admirable, outstanding. So I want to give all the women in the house a big, big shout. Well done, women. I appreciate you. You are worth celebrating. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. I challenge all the men in the house. The sons, the fathers, celebrate your woman. Celebrate your woman. Wake up on time tomorrow. Go to the kitchen. Put on the apron. And say, what do you want to do? No, today I am in the kitchen. Cook for her. Take her out. Make her a cup of tea or coffee. Even while she's still on the bed. Make her feel important. Make her feel like a queen or princess that she is. Make her feel like a woman indeed. How will you want your mother to be treated? Treat your woman like that. Appreciate her like that. Very important. Tell her things. Compose a poem this night. The love of my life. Without you, where will I be? Let her, tell her some things that will arouse her. Things that will make her feel happy. To say, oh, I'm privileged to have you as a child, as a husband, as a father. Let's appreciate our women. They are worth appreciating. A woman is capable of being married, bearing children. Okay, I've said that from puberty age to menopausal age. A woman is capable of giving a position of leadership. You will all agree with me. There's no position today now that a woman has not visited or entered or held. None. I stand to be corrected. Today, women are pilots. Women are engineers, construction engineers, and the rest. I don't think there's any professional that women are not involved in. Women are consultants, women are surgeons. I was privileged to work to do my placement in a surgery one time, and I went there, and then they were to carry out a surgical procedure, and then the patient was already prepared. Everything was prepared. We were now waiting for the surgeon to come. So I asked the sister in charge, "Sister, when is surgeon coming?" He said, "Surgeon is around." I said, "No, I'm not seeing any surgeon around." He said, "No, he's around. He's just waiting for one or two things from the anesthetics to do, then she will come and carry out the procedure." I said, "Did you say the surgeon is around?" She said, "Yes." I said, "I've not seen." Do you know what happened? A lady that was just standing beside us, smallish, was the surgeon. So humble and simple, easily approachable. By the time she started the procedure, my God. I said, "So, this woman is a surgeon?" They said, "Yes." Young, dynamic, beautiful woman. And she did the surgery neat, clean, clear. That's a woman for you. So which aspect? Is it in radiography? Is it in the legal sector? Is it in the health sector? Is it in the financial sector? Women have excelled. So don't look down on yourself. Gone are the days they said, gender, or they use different things to categorize women. No. There's nothing a woman cannot achieve now once you have made up your mind. Men support them. And whatever they achieve, whatever they get, is for the betterment of the family. The core family. Before the extended family. So let's encourage our women. A woman can even be better placed than a man. It doesn't matter. It's for the betterment of the home. So encourage her. The Lord will help us. So, a woman must be entrusted with responsibilities. These days it's happening. Entrusted with responsibilities. Women are MDs, chief executives, and the rest. So, International Women's Day is a global event. A global event to celebrate women, to celebrate their achievements, not to discriminate against them, but to give them room to excel. You shall excel as a woman, irrespective of the gender. So, celebrating women all over the world is very important, irrespective of your culture, irrespective of your nationality, irrespective of your political position, irrespective of your economic position, irrespective of your status, irrespective of your race, and irrespective of your educational background. You are worth celebrating. What makes a difference between the one that has made it maybe financially and the one that has not made it financially or educationally is opportunity. That woman in the village, if given the same opportunity, may even excel more than the one in the city that is excelling and is being publicized all over the place. It's just an opportunity, that has not come across the one in the village. So, whether you are in the village, in the city, wherever you are worth celebrating as a woman. I celebrate all the women in the house. I celebrate all the women all over the world. I join myself to United Nations to say, Happy Mother's Day. We love you. You are worth celebrating. Well done, women. Well done. Right on, right on, right on. We shall meet on top. We shall see on top. Well done. Men, push us to the top. And as you do so, you will never be below. You will always, always be on top too. Thank you so, so much for listening. I want to come to the end of our presentation today. The time is fast spent. I wanted to talk about what is required of a woman. From what I've spoken, I believe we already understand what is required, of a woman. Very important. What is required of a woman. As a woman, we should not be arrogant. We must be understanding. We must be flexible. We must be respectful. Very important. Don't talk down on your husband. Don't look down on your husband. Appreciate him. It's a great privilege for him to appreciate you, for him to choose you out of all the millions and billions of women all over the world. Therefore, appreciate him, work with him, and continue to reassure him it shall be better. It shall be better. We are on a journey together. You are not alone. I am with you. As you continue to encourage him, you see him moving forward, and you too be moving forward, and he will appreciate you more and more. Very important, as a woman, make the home welcoming and warm, so that the man from the hustling and bustling outside should be able to come into a home that is restful, a home that is peaceful, a home that is welcoming. Very important. A woman must be able to look decent all the time, not just in your dressing, in your comportment, in your attitude, in your behavior, in your vocalization. Very, very important to be decent, to be clean, and to be humorous. It's very good to have a sense of what? Humor. Very, very important. A woman must not be nagging all the time. Nagging. No, a woman must not be nagging. No, men don't really like a nagging wife. So because of that, when they close, they want to go and chill out somewhere instead of coming home. That is not right. So don't be a nagging woman. A woman must be what? A home builder. Be a home builder. I talked about it just now. Why woman builds her home. Be a home builder. Be loving. Be caring. Very important. Love your husband. Love your children. Love your in-laws. Love your colleagues. Love your neighbors. Very important. A woman must be supportive. Don't leave your husband to carry all the financial demands of the home. That is wickedness. Support him. Be able to stand in the gap. Cover the shame of the family. Don't go and wash your dirty linen outside. Don't go and disgrace your husband. That is not right. It's your husband. When you are disgracing your husband, you are disgracing yourself. If you say it's a foolish man, it means you married a foolish man. May God help us. So let's be wise in our dealings. Very important. A woman must what? Be supportive. I've talked about it. Support your husband. Very important. Be diligent. Be hardworking. Be diligent. Be hardworking. He said a diligent man or woman will stand before kings and not before mean men. So be diligent. Let your hand find something doing. Not everybody must do white collar job. Maybe when you are having children, you may not be able to do white collar job. Maybe not be able to do office job. But find something doing. Even within the house. Can be a seamstress. You can knit. You can plait. You can iron. You can wash. You can do so many things. Homekeeping. Don't just sit down and be idle. All you are doing is watching film, home videos from morning till night. No husband will appreciate and cherish that. Let's be wise. Be a value adder as a woman. Add value. Anywhere you go to, add value. Make an impact. Let people know that yes, you are contributing to the well-being of that organization, of that family, of that home. Very important. Be a teacher, a trainer, and a role model to your children, to your family, to your place of work. Be a role model. Be a teacher. Be a trainer. Very important. Be loyal to your husband. Be loyal to your home. Be loyal to your organization. Be loyal. Very important. After all said and done, women, please don't pull down your home. Any home that comes down, God is going to ask you why. You are the helpmate, help. You are the support. Cherish your husband. Appreciate your husband too. He will in turn appreciate you. With that, I want to say we've come to the end of today's program. Family values. We've just looked at appreciating women. Thank you so much for listening. Until I come your way again next week, remain blessed. Keep moving on. Keep appreciating your wives and be strong. Thank you so much. God bless you. I want to appreciate our counselor in the house, Counselor Buki Okunade, that has given us this platform to be presenting family values. Thank you so much, ma. And I want to appreciate our producer, Mr. Daudu, and his wonderful and powerful team that put everything together to make this program a reality. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right, everyone, until I come your way again. Bye. I remain your hostess, Ehi Adeniregun. Bye.
The best music.
The best music. The best music. The best music.
You're in the mix. The best music.
There's another solid tune to follow this one. Stay locked. Locked.
Yeah. Open at the club, we gone again. Yeah, well, black, girl, them fat, go on, mad when they tune them jack. One just chop and bust her head back. When treat vibes bust up in her head top. Oh God, party mad. Girl, them a say Gaza party bad. Girl, dash it like a butter bag. Zamunda gone with 40 man. I agree. I go short in a hand. Me no want see no man a par with 40 man. Girl inna the club with them a party pan. Them say the world pass him a the party done. Girl them love how my pants them straight up. Them love how my clocks them lace up. And at girl no take me up. Hey boy me a tell you this straight up. Say we no beg people.